What's up, Pathways Church? I'm Jake Collins, your middle school pastor, and I'm excited to be with you this week for our daily dose. This week, we're walking step by step through one of my favorite verses, 1 Corinthians 16, 13, and 14. This text is a simple, practical text that is applicable to all areas of life, especially seasons of struggle and uncertainty. So far, we've talked about Paul's first two pieces of advice: be on your guard and stand firm in the faith. Today, we're adding a third: be courageous. There are several words for courage in the New Testament. This one carries a meaning that also connects to maturity and responsibility. The idea here is to be ready to make difficult decisions, ones that might be unpopular, misunderstood, or risky. We see tons of examples of this in Scripture. Noah's construction of the ark to Elijah standing against the prophets of Baal at Mount Carmel. But perhaps no Old Testament character embodies courage like Joshua. God challenges him to show courage from day one in his leadership role. He follows through with bold victories, including marching around a city and blowing trumpets. And he wraps up his story with one of the most courageous verses in Scripture: "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." Now, before you go thinking about being radical just for the sake of being radical, remember that one of the most striking things that we can do in our community is to follow Jesus actively. Demonstrate the fruit of the Spirit in places where it makes absolutely no sense. Be ready for that moment when somebody says, "I don't get it. Please explain it to me." That's your green light to introduce them to Jesus. That's all for today. We've got 2 more sections to dive into. See you tomorrow for another Daily Dose.